Good afternoon, YouTube. Guess what? It's cold again. I think the icicles have melted from my beard. But if you see anything, it's an icicle. It is freaking crazy. I called it the other day. I said, oh yeah, look at me. I'm driving to work in a t-shirt. It's so warm in Ohio in February, but it'll probably be cold when I get off of work. And then guess what happened? It was cold when I got off work, and now there's ice everywhere. There's just layers of ice. So, yeah, the roads are fine. I mean, the roads are good. They got those cleared off. But yeah, we go from 60 degrees to there's ice on the road, everyone. All right, so on to what everyone's here for, driving up stocks. Thank you again for tuning in. There's a like button right below this video. It's very tempting. Please hit that like button. Even more tempting is that subscribe button. If you're not already subscribed, please do. Could use the love and support for all those that have been supporting the channel. Thank you very much. We are growing, so much higher than I ever thought on subscribers. I thought I might get 2 or 3. I've said this before, and I'm at 21 now. Thank you for the love and support. Keep spreading the word about driving up stocks. I want to keep growing this thing and diversifying. But yeah, getting on with the update. This is our midweek update, Robinhood Challenge, episode number 25, I do believe. This is my every other video, so every other video I get the episode count wrong, so good luck there. But I believe it's episode 25. We're shooting this on February 6th, so we'll go by date. How about that? Great. Yes, thank you. All right, anyhow, update for the week. Wednesday, when the markets closed, we were up $3.68. So, like we said before, the market, we started off well on Monday with the stock prices going back up after about 2.5 weeks being down. So we're finally seeing a nice uptrend again, so hopefully that continues. But we ended the trading day at $190.25, again up $3.68 for the week, so doing very well there. Update on the cryptocurrencies. I do still have about, I think, almost $9 tied up in the cryptocurrencies. I've got 4 cryptos that I'm in, and I've been kind of going in and out of a couple of them as they get a small dip. I'll try to throw in, and then it'll spike back up. Kind of testing. I'm not real good at explaining it. It's not one of my areas of expertise right now. Something I'm still kind of learning about. But there's something called the 3-bar play. It's very popular with like day traders, swing traders especially. A lot of good videos out there about that. I'd suggest checking out one of those. Zip Trader, I think, does a very, very nice video on those, so look them up. He's kind of a quirky guy like me, so you'll probably like him if you like my stuff. If you hate my stuff, you'll probably really hate him, but at least he knows what he's talking about, right? We assume. But anyhow, I've been kind of testing out like that 3-bar play snare. It's been working out very well, so I've been in and out of a couple of these cryptos. I think I've made about 60 cents going in and out of them the past week or so. So I've still got, I sold out of my Libby shares the other day. I still had Naked Brain Group is still kind of sitting there around the same. They did dip a little bit today, but it's starting to go back up. So I've got a limit sell set on those, I think around like 75 cents. Going to take a big hit on that one, but I mean, that was kind of a passion company of mine, and they've just really disappointed in their management and kind of their lack of effort to try to help things out, try to help boost sales, try to get in better standing with the shareholders. The only thing they did is, hey, let's do a reverse split so it jacks up our stock price for a couple days before it falls off the table again. And I don't know. I'm just not real impressed with them. Just kind of took the heart out of me on that one, so I'm ready to sell. I know I'm going to take a loss on that one, but what I lose on that one, it looks like I'm making up in the cryptos. So back to that for a minute. I don't have like any of that money from when I sold Cosmos Energy, which was like a swing trade, day trade money. Libby Glass was day trade, swing trade money, and then the Naked Brand Group, I'm considering that now. in that pool. So instead of throwing those in another stock, because I haven't really been doing a lot of research on those, like my day trade type stuff, I did throw that money into some crypto plays. Again, try not like that 3-bar play, just kind of letting some stuff ride and see how it does. Very volatile. I do have some stop limits set on those, because what'll happen, the cryptocurrency you can trade around the clock, 7 days a week. And what happens is in the middle of the night, it'll just fall off the cliff. Like Bitcoin, for example, it'll be selling at $9,300 a coin, and then all of a sudden, like 3 a.m., it's just like, hey, you know what? We're tired of that. And it'll drop down $1,000, and you're like, oh, you know, I'm getting old, so it's like I wake up and I'm having a heart attack. Not good. So yeah, I got some stop limits set on those. So. But the nice thing is they tend to rebound. Again, I'm not loving the cryptos. Just kind of having fun playing around with it right now and kind of learning some of the ticks on it, I guess. I'm doing pretty well. So right now, with the 4 cryptos that I'm invested in, I am up. Between the 4 of them, I'm up about 80 cents, I think it is. 80, yeah, right around 80, 75, 80 cents. Again, I've got about $9 invested in those. So, and actually $2 of that isn't technically invested. I have a limit buy set in there for Dogecoin. So really, I've got about $7 tied up in there. If that limit triggers, obviously I have 9, but doing well there. I did sit down and start putting some pen to paper on that long lost dividend video that I had promised forever ago and still have not done. But especially now that I do have dividends coming in every month, I want to get that video done. But I noticed an error, a nice flaw in my plan, so I got to kind of adapt to that and change. The last update I did, I said that now that I am drawing a dividend every month off of my stocks, I'm just going to look at increasing my position in the stocks that I have. Realize that's not such a good plan. For those of you who don't know, I've talked about it before. I think once in a little bit of detail, and then in other videos I've briefly touched on it, kind of the 5% rule, just to help with big shifts, big swings in your portfolio amounts. It's not a good idea to have more than one stock, one position, taking up more than 5% of your portfolio. And like right now, like my designer brand, that's at like 24, 25%. Uber's right around 25%. So if I keep increasing the stocks that I have, it's gonna really skew those percentages. Plus, it's going to be harder to get my ultimate goal, which, as I mentioned before, is I want to start to where I'm drawing in about 10. At least, you know, my first step is to get to $10 a month in dividends and dividend payouts is what I'm looking at. Again, I just started putting this together, so I don't know the exact dollar amount I'm bringing in every month. It's maybe around $1, but we'll get into that in more detail when I do that dividend update video here coming soon. But instead of doing that, I am going to be looking at a couple other stocks to get into that pay out a dividend. And I do still have a little bit of diversification I want to do, because again, another thing in addition to that 5% rule is you don't want to have too much in one industry. That way, if that industry takes a hit, your whole portfolio doesn't have to take a hit as well. So, you know, I've got like fashion industry, I've got auto, got a little bit of, I guess, tech stocks I think in there, some REITs. So I want to diversify that a little bit more. So I do want to pull in at least a couple more dividend stocks, and then start increasing my position. So that's kind of the update there. So doing well there. Again, we did get out of Libby Glass. We did sell out of Cosmos Energy. So that only dog stock that we're still hanging on to, which I'm trying to get rid of, is the Naked Brand Group, which that was starting to go up. So I imagine either today or tomorrow that limit sell is going to trigger. And we'll get a couple bucks out of that. Doing, again, well in the cryptos. For those of you like me that are crypto haters, again, I'm still not a big fan of those, but I'm enjoying it while I'm making some money off of it. So, and kind of experimenting and seeing how that goes. So anything that I have not tried, like you know, I hate to even throw this out there, but I've never done options. A lot of the big time guys will tell you stay out of options, stay away from those. But if that's something you'd like to see me try out, I'll do some research on that, spend a little time looking into that, and maybe see if we can't do an options call. But before I get out of here, I do have one more shout out I'd like to give for a big supporter of the channel. You know, we've hit Stacy over on Being Financially Fit. We got Keenan Grace. Want to give a shout out to our friends over at Malone Money. Real good channel. He does Robinhood updates in addition to some other updates, financial updates. Real good guy. Give his channel a look. I'll try to link that above here once I get some editing done on this one. But give his channel a look. He's a big supporter of ours. A lot of commenting on ours. A lot of likes, really helping. You know, those likes and subscribes really do help out the algorithm and kind of boost where we're at in the searches. So that helps our channel grow, and that's what we want to do. So thank you to Malone. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. So keep doing what you're doing, guys. And he's got, like, you want to see somebody that's just got like a gut for picking stocks. I mean, he has, in the past couple weeks or month, he has bought like Aurora Cannabis, and I'm like, gosh, the guy's got such a good portfolio. Why is he buying into Aurora Cannabis? That thing is a dog. Ended up making money off of it. GoPro, or I think it was GoPro. Yeah, GoPro took a freaking hit. He buys into that, makes money off of that. So, I mean, that's a great channel. So look into that one. Thanks again for all your support. We will see you next time. Appreciate it. Take care.